The change in position from Washington on the issue of the intellectual property waiver has really shifted the dial here in Europe. The EU was one of a number of countries who'd previously resisted the calls of South Africa and India for such a waiver, with the bloc saying that it wouldn't necessarily resolve the issues of supply in the developing world. But now that the US has changed its position, the EU is saying that it is open to discussion, and certainly the matter will be on the table when EU leaders meet for a two-day summit in Porto in Portugal. There is, however, a sense that it wouldn't necessarily be a quick fix in terms of ramping up production and supply. Here's the EU Commission Vice President, Margrethe Vestager.
But I think the important thing is to keep the target ahead of us. We need many more vaccines, even though Europe is producing to the world. I think 200 million doses are delivered to Europe, 180 million doses are delivered out of Europe. The need is still enormous, and I think that is what needs to be in focus. So not only the patents, but also the production and all the things that goes into the production for the vaccines to be delivered.
There is support on the issue of the intellectual property waiver from French President Emmanuel Macron, who said he was strongly in favour of the plans. But there is resistance elsewhere, notably from Germany, with a spokesperson for German Chancellor Angela Merkel saying that it would perhaps restrict innovation, and that should be the priority. There is a sense from Germany that the focus should be on assisting manufacturing companies in boosting production. But certainly there is a third option, the third way, which was put forward by the new Director General of the WTO, which is essentially about licensing agreements under multilateral rules. That will be on the table as well, but even if there is agreement when EU27 leaders meet, there will still be months more negotiations. Lucy Hoff, SABC News, Brussels.